Hello, hello, hello! Greetings, salutations, konnichiwa, and every other form of green across this vast, marvelous multiverse. I am Matsu Quinox. This is Horace, and welcome back, my dear, marvelous scholars, to the study. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Hello there, Julian20, welcome. And so it begins. Well, so I guess it begins. If you're talking about our stream, of course, and not in the game, because we are far away from the start of that game. Heidi ho to you as well, Julian20, and welcome all you marvelous, wonderful scholars back to the study, wherever you are, whenever you are across this vast, marvelous multiverse. F2Ace, have you decided to install a courtroom in the study yet? I think we do have one. It's not a particularly nice place. The room is entitled the Kangaroo's Court. Um, it might surprise you that it's full of kangaroos. I have been there once or twice. Uh, Kangaroos are mean. They're not very nice people. No, not very nice at all. Still have bruises. Um, Julian20, oh dear. Kinshon, bless, seen too many courts, though kangaroo courts are worse. Oh, they are. They spit. Ugh, just not good, not good. F2Ace, I mean, every time I'm in there, they gotta bounce. I can't tell if that's a pun or not. But oh my goodness, welcome everyone. How are you all doing this fine, wonderful evening, afternoon, or morning? Julian20, pretty darn okay. Good, I think. I mean, okay can mean a lot of things. Okay can be like a good okay, or a bad okay, or somewhere in the middle. I hope it's the good okay. But yes, I hope you're all doing well. And if you aren't, F2Ace, things are well here. Hope they're well for you too. Ah, it's been a day. Let's put it that way. Been somewhat of a rough day. So I am glad to be here with all you scholars. Brings a smile to my face, and you always raise my, oh, oh thank you, Julian20. Of course. Why am I not surprised? I gotta find where I put them. It's been a while, actually. Do I have all of them? No, I don't. Okay, Julian20. So, do you want the mealworms or the crickets? Yes, the timing was impeccable. Okay, we're gonna do a cricket then. Okay, now the choice of crickets are bacon and cheese, salt and vinegar, or sour cream and onion. Which one, Julian20? Ah, bacon and cheese. Alright, gotta put these away then. Uh, why do I do this? I mean, you'd think I'd know better by now. Oh, Julian20, why? Just why? I ask myself that every single day. Ah, the bacon and cheese ones are actually falling apart a little bit. There's bare legs in here. Again, just double checking. Okay. So, bacon and cheese cricket. For Julian 20. Better than centipede. Oh, you've eaten centipede then, I see. Usually, pardon? Um, Kinchon, I thought only chickens got peckish for crickets. Are you calling me a chicken? I am not a coward. Okay, I can see its beady eyes. All right, into the mouth it goes. A little crunchier than usual. Yeah, you can kind of taste the bacony flavor. Can't really taste the cheese. Ah, yeah. The only downside is that the harder bits get stuck in the back of the throat a little bit. I'll say this. Crickets aren't that bad. They're just really hard to eat. As I said before, they got a very earthy flavor. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, but yes, I do this all for you. I suffer for you, my dear scholars. Oh, so, I digress. Blah. Julian 20, such a brave, brave soul. The sacrifices I make for you. Ah, ah, ah. So tonight, my dear scholars, we are continuing our playthrough of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll thank you for the hydrate, Julian 20, even though this is your fault. I got this stuff stuck in my teeth. We finished defending Maya, or is it Waya? I think it's Waya, my dear scholars. We finished defending Waya from a murder charge, which then got pegged onto us, which then got solved by a ghost appearing out of nowhere and fixing everything up nicely. So we are moving on to the next chapter, which is a new trial. You might have gotten a peek of it last time because I could not stop the game from playing. Apparently, even if you save it, for some reason, it won't let you exit the game, which is kind of irritating, actually. But yes, we are starting a brand new trial. So, my dear scholars, are you ready to dive back into... I got nothing. Are you ready to go back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? I am blanking on a nice segue into the game. Because it's not a detective game. It's a lawyer game. How? Into the amazing legalese of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. There we go. There we go. Okay, Julian 20 as usual says yes, please. All right, I'll see you in the gaming room. Kintron back to courting law and ordering fries. Yes. We are starting Turnabout Samurai. Grah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Ooh! Right off the bat, some action. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. It will be the last moon you ever see. Doing a little bit of a hero voice for this guy. Ooh! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Wah! Grah! The warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Oh, I want to see this series already. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here! Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Ooh, oh, that's nice. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. So it's very obvious here that Steel Samurai is a mix of what is called Jidaki television programs, which is historical samurai type shows, and Tokusatsu, which for those who don't know what the term means, Tokusatsu means special effects, and goes for a wide variety of genres, but specifically very often is thought of as like Power Ranger, well, Super Sentai, which is also known as Power Rangers, Ultraman, Kamen Rider, that sort of thing. So this is very obviously a mix of the two. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and he's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we... excuse me. Oh, the cricket's coming back. Oh, hello there, Dragon Thunder 5000. Welcome! We just started playing more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. Ugh. Yeah, I have a bit of the cricket stuck right in the side of my throat. I can taste it still. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bling bling. Why am I doing the noise? I don't need to do the noise for that. It's on there. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Waya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Dragon Thunder, Matsu Quinox, Ace Librarian. I am indeed an Ace Librarian, if I do say so myself. What, horse? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Weia's here watching television. I like that music. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world's over. Oh. Yes? Wright & Co. Law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? Wow, Phoenix, that is cold. That is cold. So I've decided this will be our first case. Well, Mia's favorite potted plant. Wea has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Oh, I love a poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Seeing her always makes me feel like a professional. I don't know why I'm laughing at that one. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Excuse me. Okay, I think that's all the invest looking around we can do. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Seal Samurai. I am flubbing my words here. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just a minute. You don't have a clue what happened. No! We just don't have enough information. Just that face. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? Yes, I like showing that off, apparently. My poor ego. I think they actually make those. So it'd be neat to have that. Don't you think, Horace? What do you mean, no? Horace, I'm just saying it would be neat to have it, you know, in our... I don't have an office, do I? I know I don't have an office, I have a study room. Which counts as an office, Horace. Technically. But wouldn't it be neat to have something like that in our study room office place? But can't you just let me have a little bit of an ego once in a while, Horace? Okay, I'll just keep playing the game. Okay, I guess we're moving. Don't think there's anything else to do. Detention Center, we go. October 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Whoa! Whoa! What's wrong, Wea? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Willpower's our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he's definitely did it! Murder! At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask. I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Aww. I feel bad. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Whoa! I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna attempt to do a cry. He's cried. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? He didn't do it. Okay. I think it's the same thing every time we examine this. He was frozen in awe. That's great. Smile for the camera. Okay, let's talk to our new client. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. My dear scholars, I was going to ask if you wanted me to continue doing voices, but then that'd be a silly thing to ask, Gwen. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. Actually, it was only yesterday. Now, I'm flubbing on my lines badly today. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. When 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Whoa! Oh! They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. Yeah, he does not look good. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Actually sounds like quite a good program. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. That I can't do a cry. I see. Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? What is his alibi? We need to know that before we can actually defend him. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Oh no. I can see someone in the background. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick! Let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. So we got that information. Yeah, let's present. Here. I see. Let me guess, this guy was the top student in improv class. Okay. Well, we have a new location to go to. I don't think there's anything back here we can go to. Nope. Move. Let's go to the studio. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Whoa!
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Oh no. Oh my goodness, my dear Scott. You see, I'll mention this. While this is my first time playing through, I do know some of the characters. Because back a while before Horace and I decided to start doing entertaining you, my dear scholars, from our abode, I used to watch a lot of these sort of games in the in playthroughs, that sort of thing. Um, and I mean, we didn't have much else to do in the study. Well, we had books. We were reading books. Once in a while, I would watch these things just to pass the time, even though I don't know what time it is anymore. My goodness gracious, I wish I could get out of this exile. But I digress. Um, and I remember this character specifically. And I have been dreading doing this character because of voices. Because you know me, my dear scholars, I cannot read anything without doing a voice. And so now, unfortunately, we are going to have to try and do oldbag. Here we go. Let me do it a few practice attempts. Okay.
Hey, you there! You want in, you've got to go through me. Oh, sorry. Well, we're lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security.
I'm sounding more and more like Starscream the more I talk.
And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident, came to snoop around. Youths today, something horrible happens and all you...
I can't talk this... I can't talk this fast. I can't. What the heck? No, stop! I can't! What the... You get all that, scholars? Because I couldn't. Oh my goodness. Oh. I can't. I tried to catch my breath. I tried to get... Oh. Oh my goodness. 50 ways to fraction. I don't think I could catch up. Oh, I don't think I can catch up with her. Oh, I better re-catch myself. Okay, I'm fine now.
Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
Oh, I dread talking to her. Okay. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. Excuse me. To the left are the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. I decided during the examination bits I'm not going to attempt the voice. Because it would be too much. And one should always conserve one's voice. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey! No touching!
Well, we're not gonna touch. Dr. Zadium, I see you met Oldbag. Welcome, Dr. Zadium, you missed it. I couldn't keep up with her. I tried the voice, but I couldn't keep up. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Oh.
Well, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago now, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was
Hammer?
the victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to plain villains now, not exactly the best material to work with.
Well, they talked about Hammer. Let's talk about Mr. Hammer at the moment. No one can. It's okay. God. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew.
I am sounding more and more like Starscream as I do this. It's just...
If only you knew, Megatron. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. The ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Ooh, reason for suspicion. So why does she think this? Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 o'clock and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was...
Oh, that's Phoenix. And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me your letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Nothing else I can do. Well, let's show off our badge.
What's that? You gave that to me?
Absolutely not. So, I don't think there's anything else for us to examine. We need a letter of requests. Whatever. Which I'm guessing would let us go on there. So, let's go. Which one? Let's see, detention. Hello, how's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Ah, we got more things to talk about. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Oh, we got the court record. Powers request. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. So we got that. And I think let's go to the... I wonder if there's anything in the law office or if he'll just do that. Yeah, we don't need to go there. I like this music though. Let's just take in this music for a little bit, my dear scholars. There's something so cheerful about it. Even as we're investigating a murder. I don't know why I'm feeling so goofy right now. I think one thing that helps with this case is it's... The last two cases we did were so closely related, it feels like just one long case. So having this case is a nice breather. Okay. So we are going to present the letter. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There are maps of the security guard station.
Hey, not bad. Okay, so we have the map. This is gonna come in use, I'm guessing, during the trial.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
Guide map of global studios added to the court record. Okay, we can check the map. So, gate's right there, dressing room's right there. Gate. Oh, I see what you meant. Because she was here. Which again, if you could see my hands, it would make a difference. So yeah, you would have to pass by the gate in order to be seen if you're going to the dressing room. Okay. So we're gonna go outside Studio 1. And what is that? What in the... What? October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal! You know, Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Oh, that hurt.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Excuse me?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
How, what? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Oh, and games are self-aware.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Okay. Well, no, first off, let's examine a little bit around. I always like to do examination first. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That'll be the camera ID number. Hopefully the game will remember it for me. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? Is only a sign in his hand? Right. To Studio 1. Left. To Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. I think it has to be pretty strong unless that thing's incredibly fragile. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. Oh, no card keys. No card keys. I had trouble with that in Metal Gear Solid. I do not want to go through that again. No, never again. No card keys. Never again. Ever. I am not gonna go looking for a card key. You go looking for card keys, the next thing you know, you're fighting a mind-reading killer floating around a room. And no, just no. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. No. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Dr. Zadium card key capture Quinox. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Why don't they use Studio 2 anymore? I'm a little bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, what a perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Oh, just what's that supposed to mean, pal? Excuse me. Well, let's talk to the detective. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Yeah, we learned that lesson. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Ooh, so, autopsy report, time of death, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. cause pierced through the chest by a spear. why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up at that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
But if you think about it, it's not really evidence, is it, my dear scholars? Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Does anyone have anything else? Let's show our badge. Detectives, see this? This is my attorney's badge. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge, and that's that. I'll admit, the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired.
I don't know. Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer.
I need a drink for these voices are really hard on my throat. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, let's see. Well, we can't go anywhere else right now. We can go back to the main gate. I guess. You think? Oh my goodness.
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Oh my goodness.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to direct Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things aren't important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer. He went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 o'clock and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe. It was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Let's talk about the automatic camera first. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate. That gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details.
She didn't look at the time?
I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station.
So she didn't actually... Does that mean she didn't actually look at the photos at the time? When she was dealing with it?
I check them every day before going home, I do.
So let's talk about Mr. Hammer then. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He showed the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Wonder what would happen if we presented the autopsy report.
What's that? You give that to me?
Absolutely not. Oh, so there's... I don't think... Is there anything we can... Is there anything left for us to examine? Oh, wait. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. So this might be it for now. For this time. Oh, we can go to the employee area now. Should we go to the employee area, my dear scholars? What do you think? Or should we go back to the detention center or any of that sort of thing? I wonder. You know, let's go back to the detention center for a second, because I'm wondering what he'll have to say about the photographs. October 16th Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning.
Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And I took a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph.
Oh well, let's try again later.
So we do have to go back to the studio, and we do have to go to the employee area. Ooh. I'm saying a lot of ooh today. October 16th, Global Studios employee area.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Okay. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like that. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear! And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Keep everything away from... The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? I like Wea. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Something. Popcorn at least.
That seems the case with a lot of theater stuff. You always expect something fancy, and it's always so normal.
But wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. So nothing else around here we can look at. Well, only one place to go. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Not necessarily. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. It's kind of weird having no sound whatsoever during this. Just no music. There's some regular suits in him on the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
I thought you had how many stomachs does this girl have? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. Wouldn't be Phoenix Wright without the spiky hair.
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. And technically he is our oh my goodness, what's the word? He is our client. So we can technically take the card keys. If it's his. We can't take anyone else's. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Ooh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
What?
Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda. Samurai Boogie Woogie. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside.
I wonder what else is inside Power's bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else here, my dear scholars. Pretty plain looking room, isn't it? Employee area? Got everything here, I think. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. It has been a long day, my dear scholars. Please bear with me. We're just going back and back and back. There we go now. Is he back from detention? Nope. Well, only one place to go is outside Studio 1. What happens if we present the card to him?
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What was that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him! Don't show him that, he'll confiscate it.
Aw, I just wanted to show it off.
So we can't show. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Oh, it opened!
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. So now I think we can move inside. Oh. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? Real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I think that's an important line, my dear scholars. I'm getting a feeling here with this. I suspect that's important. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Oh, well.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought!
Hey! Who's that? Hey, you, no touching that. I don't know who the voice is.
Oh, it's her.
Sorry. My partner is kinda, you know...
No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me?
I gotta think of a good voice that's easier on my throat.
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Okay. Let's talk. She mentions Will Powers, so let's talk about that first. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Excuse me.
Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is.
That employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Wait a second. I didn't notice something about that. that image. Do you see it, my dear scholars? Do you see something that might cause a problem in future for the accusations?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about! A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
That's ominous. Really?
Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Well, that's not supposed to sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think
doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came in the studio, she must have seen them.
Do we examine everything? Oh, I forgot that.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
That's a reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This was used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh, right. Okay. Well. Any thoughts about this?
Sorry, I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet.
My goodness. So we're gonna go back outside Studio 1. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., right? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-head cretin. Someone's gonna blame off the work I do, hey? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Ha! She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth.
Oh my goodness. No, no, no. I'm not going to attempt. I am not going to attempt. She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
The computer that runs the studio's security cameras.
Nick, maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Should we try the computer, my dear scholars? What do you think? Should we? Or should we leave it alone? Oh, Dr. Zadium says yes, I will trust your judgment. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned out at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh my goodness, what was the number? I don't remember the number. Does anyone remember what the number of the security, what the camera was? I don't recall it. Oh no. Can I do this multiple times? I think it was 307. Entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective will be very happy with this photo as evidence.
Huh? Something's printed out on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Then what happened to photo number 1?
Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. Yep, we're gonna save. Okay. Shall we continue on to the trial, my dear scholars? We got time, I think. Actually, we do have plenty of time. Oh. I'm really good. I'm enjoying this case so far. All right. Well, we have time. Let's continue. Nope. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Oh, it's Edgeworth again. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will... wrong voice. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. He looks... Detective, if you will briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did run-throughs of their action scenes during the morning here. Wait, what was that? Did I miss something? Oh. This is the main gate to the studio. I hope I didn't miss anything. I didn't see that other side of the... Did I miss something? Were we able to look on the other side of the room? I didn't think we could. Or was that just part of something we didn't see before? Did I miss a part in there in examining the studios, or was that just something extra that we weren't part to see? Oh, I hope I didn't screw up. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I'll listen again. I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time? No, it would be you, pal. Fine, one more for the mentally challenged lawyer. Yeah, live it up while you can, Gumshoe. Okay, this here's the reply. Again, I didn't see this part of the thing. Did I miss something here? Because I didn't think you could move through that scene. Oh. If I miss something, I'm going to be so upset. Because I didn't think you could move. Because I didn't see that area before. No. I
think I can probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh no. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witness to say their name.
Windy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. It's practically very.
Oh my goodness. I am not gonna. Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, sir, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning.
I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, let's save for this one. Save. Okay, I'm gonna press on one of the bits, I think. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station.
Sure?
Sure, spit!
Well, who's the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Haha. Yep. Here we go. Let me get this straight, old bag. Or, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag? Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that! I was born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Humph! Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Oh. Wow, Old Bag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during run-through of that action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. I think I know what to press on. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured? It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See, and you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
Are you absolutely sure? Let's do okay. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely it was Powers. There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her. past that. Okay, what else is here? Okay. I'm not sure what else to press. What can I press? And fall?
I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurts.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
You may continue. You may continue your testimony. Feels like something's in there. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Wait, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure? I'm gonna object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Except, allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of Paul Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Except, so if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. You may cross-examine the witness. Except we know. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking, right? Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls. Or well, you know what I mean. skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
For you to look forward to, perhaps.
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I know we're past a little bit, I just want to get this part done. Alright, selected. Yes. Oh! Did I get... Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work in the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch out! Whippersnapper, the only person. Will Powers!
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what that means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, old Miss Obegs?
Ah, that's right! I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please. Ooh.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. After I finish the guard duties, I have one other...
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most...
You think? Not for the most part. This is a murder trial, Mrs. Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will's Powers photo, did I?
Yeah, I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Oh, wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, this is where it comes in, where we didn't see it.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased.
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
What? Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his legs. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Boy in second or third grade. I assume it'd be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think it's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. So I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? The boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. One for getting vital information this time. Oh, good. We'll stop here, my dear scholars. Okay, let me save. We'll save here, my dear scholars. Stop here for now. Give me a second. Got it. Alright, and I will see you all in the chat area to close out this evening. Oh my goodness, that was a fun case. I really enjoyed that one. Oh my goodness, I was excited. I was a little frustrated though. That little screen where they showed the grade, I was so convinced that I had missed something. Oh, it's good that we didn't. And that the game was just, you know, not telling us everything. I just realized this is also the first case where we don't know who the suspect is ahead of time. We're actually just as in the dark as everyone else with this case. That's kind of interesting, actually. So we don't know who it is who did the murder. We can only guess. Well, yes. So the rest of this week. I'm kind of excited. The rest of this week, Thursday, we will be doing more. If everything goes according to plan, of course, we'll be doing more A Christmas Carol. We will be doing Stave 2, and it will be a longer stream this time because Stave 2, if I recall, is a very long one. It's not the longest one. That'll be the third Stave, but this one's going to be very long, so be prepared for a longer stream. Julian 20 love Christmas Carol. Good. But for now, I think we should see who we can raid before we exit for the evening. Tonight was so much fun, and I thank you, all you wonderful scholars, for coming tonight. You made it so much fun. Okay, let's see. Who is there? You know, it looks like we haven't raided Drazov in a while. Let's raid Drazov the Wicked for a little bit. You're 20 glad you like the cricket. Thank you. So, my dear scholars, I say unto you, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, till we meet each other again at the study. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Till then, farewell and bye bye.